The way we treat moths versus how we treat butterflies is the prime example of pretty privileges.
Schools punish you for skipping school by making you miss more school.
You never see a British food restaurant.
Times Square NYC totally missed a global spoof opportunity by not turning off all the lights at 12 a.m. 2000.
It's okay in society to have couches made of skin, just as long as it's not human.
For lots of folks, the smell of nostalgia is the blend of molds and mildews that were native to their parents' and grandparents' homes.
We all knew a guy when we were kids who had at least one throwing star.
Whenever you feel stupid, it's because you've just gotten smarter.
Finding solutions to something to make our lives easier is considered lazy.
The average person is dead.
The late worm beats the early bird.
Predator sees every fart.
You understand how important vision truly is when trying to plug in something at night.
When you take the bus, it takes you.
We usually see babies as really dumb, but in reality, they learn new things ridiculously fast.
There's probably some person out there that you have crossed paths with unknowingly an alarming number of times and will never recognize them.
While teeth brush is grammatically correct, toothbrush rolls off the tongue better.
Your funeral song is your outro.
Urine tests are the true lie detector tests when it comes to drugs.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Tall people are asked to fetch stuff from high places due to them being closer to said things, yet short people aren't asked to fetch things from the floor even though they are closer to the floor.
Magma coming up and cooling on the surface is an earth scab.
The word short is shorter than the word shorter.
People usually have to pay for therapy unless they're crazy enough to get it for free.
Your clothes have probably traveled further around the world than you ever traveled.
It makes sense that Wolverine is so buff given that his skeleton weighs so much more than the average person.
You don't choose to exist, but you can choose not to exist.
Dipping French fries in ketchup seems delicious. Dipping potato chips in ketchup seems gross. They're both made of the same ingredients.
Unless it lasts forever, the things that make you happy will one day make you sad.
We are closer to 2070 than we are to 1970.
When people talk about most significant, important things invented by humans, we usually overlook the invention of the second, minute, and hour.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh. And groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.